Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, in my last video, I feel like I spoke too soon. I was saying how, it's so great to have hotel guests because seeing all of these different villagers, I don't feel a need to have different villagers living on my island. Hmm. And then this happened. So, I always have like a couple of villagers in mind that I get tired of, and I am ready to move on to the next, hunt. And also, whenever I do a villager hunt, it's like, okay, this is a big task because you don't know how long it's going to take to find the one you want, and then there's going to be repeats and all the things. And I was like, do I really want to do that? Because then I have to keep an eye on the time and the date so that I am not out of that window and then it autofills. So that always has been like some of the things that if you're going to pursue this, it is something that you have to basically actively keep things in mind and get back to the Switch or the game. So I was like, I think I was just feeling like it is Easter and I was feeling relaxed and I just needed a little break. So when Marina came up to me and actually, it started with a campsite um, villager that came, and it was Goldie, and I was like, yeah, I kind of want Goldie on the island. And she was choosing my villagers that I didn't want to let go yet. I mean, one, she wanted Mac, who is the original jock on my island. And I was like, no, not Mac. I like him. So So I exit out of the game immediately and then shut it down and went back to see if, she would give me another name. But when I was doing that, one of my villagers came to me and asked to move. And at first I was like, oh, maybe, she needed something. Usually it's like, oh, I bought something and here, you have it. And so when I went to talk to her, I was surprised that she wanted to move. And I was like, okay, you know what? She was one of the ones that I don't mind if she left the island. Don't get me wrong, she's very cute. She's so sweet. I love her. She was like one of the ones that when my face was all swollen because I got stung by one of the wasps, she was like, "Oh, here's medicine," like right away. And it was just like, "Oh, you are so sweet, Marina." And I don't know. Now I'm thinking, like, now that I achieved a 5-star island, maybe my next goal is just to get as many villagers or on the island as possible. I mean, I would have to say as many cute villagers to me because I'm not interested in gorillas, monkeys, koalas, kangaroos, or even the eagles. I don't know. I'm just not interested in those type of animals. I'm interested in like lately squirrels, cats, dogs. So I don't know, animals like that for now, and then we'll go from there. Maybe I would change my mind later on and be like, you know what? I want to see if I could get every single photo of all the villagers in Animal Crossing. Who knows? But and also I was curious with the 3.0 update if they would change things up in that maybe like my favorite ones, hotel guests, maybe I'll see them. So that was the other theory too that I wanted to test out. Like, am I gonna get to see some other animals that I never see in all of my villager hunts before? So that was one of the things that I wanted to see if that occurs. And you know, my favorite is Raymond, and I have not seen Marshall yet. But if Marshall comes onto my island as a hotel guest, he is definitely getting the VIP rooms. So anyway, here are some of the. I think I, you know, the other thing that was surprising that the villagers that I saw on the hunt, it didn't take that many Nook Mile tickets to find the one that I did end up with. You will see. You will always see a bit of a time jump here and there. It's just because I'm like trying to live. It's like Groundhog's Day when you're doing a villager's hunt. You're just going through the same day over and over again. And honestly, it's thank goodness this was not a long run. And yeah, getting to see these two guys because I rarely ever fly. I only take the captain's island tour. So here, the first thing I do is go look for the villager so I could see that he's over there by the fire. So that's the first thing I look for is the campfire. And yes, I do have one of those vaulting poles. And I have heard that if you don't bring a vaulting pole or a ladder, then they'll give you an island that doesn't require you to have it. And this guy, oh, it's Cole. He's very cute because I do like bunnies, but not enough for me to want him on the island. Not right now, anyway. You know who I'm holding out for is really Marshall, and I'm like, oh, he's cute. And usually I tend to settle when I get tired. And here's the other thing. I'm not even sure this is something that you need to do, which is, you know, blow out the campfire just in case. I do it anyway so that I don't get a repeat. I don't even know if that's true or if it's just a myth. So, yep, I decided not to go to him, and I've been saving up my Nook Mile tickets so that I can do these village hunts, and I do have a lot. Yes, I hoard Nook Mile tickets for occasions like this when I do feel like a villager hunt. And I rarely ever go, like I said, on these Nook Mile islands. I know some people are like, oh yes, Tarantula Island, you'll just make so much money. And honestly, I don't want to go on Tarantula Island. I dread the day that I do find it because the first time I ever saw a tarantula, not in real life, in this game, I got goosebumps. And you would think I'd get over it after the first time. Nope. It was like at least well over a month that every time I see a tarantula, I get goosebumps. And for the longest time, I was having a hard time catching them. So here I'm on Bamboo Island, and it's I guess I must have been like, oh, I need some minerals like clay or stone. Nature's so cool, and this island is pure nature wilderness. Nibbles, you are so cute. We chose not capable of surviving in nature. We're used to civilization. Out here, we could get eaten alive. I'm just goofing, Ethan. We lived this long without being eaten. Our props don't taste good. I don't know. You're too darn cute. Look at you. I was so close to taking Nibbles home, honestly. But I decided not to because even though, look at her face, she's so darn cute. I was like, she's only the second villager, and I really was not, I want Raymond or Marshall. And since she was only the second, I thought I'd just hold out for a little bit since it's so early in the village hunt. And I will put her on my list of villagers that I do want on the island though, because she is just too cute and I want her. I decided to switch to my other character, which is my character that I played, not my son's account, but my character. And mainly because I felt like I need resources. I need clay, stones, and all that stuff. So I do go through all the things of hitting the rocks. And yes, I blow out the campfire everywhere I go. And oh my gosh, look, it's Anka. And what did I say just at the last video? I don't believe we met. I'm Anka, and you are. What a lovely name you have there, Linda. Well, if you're ever looking for a friendly place during your island vacation, you know where to find me. First of all, there's no hotels on this island, so is this really a vacation? And where do I sleep? And where do I go to the bathroom besides the ocean? I guess. And yes, I could easily spend the rest of my days basking in this sort of island life. Meow? What? Are you quite serious? If I remember right, you said you're from Vermont. It would be quite the adventure, and of course, you would be there. That settles it then. I'll move to Vermont and start a new life there. Meow. Best decision ever. Wonderful. I will start preparing to move right away, but how to proceed? I wonder. A simple call to this Tom Nook fellow from Vermont should suffice. That I can do. I'm so glad I came here today, and who knew this one trip would change my everything. Life is funny like that. Sometimes it hands you a present out of the blue. Oh, I can't wait to have Anka on my island. Now, my new home on your island, I can see it now. Whatever she sees. It will be a design masterpiece, of course. Bold yet demure. Just like me, darling. This island has so many potential resources. A DIY lover's dream. Meow. I'm almost certain no one has ever lived on this island before. It's just so full of nature. You know, I brought some tools with me, but they broke, just like that, if you can believe it. I was so upset, meow. I didn't know what to do. Thankfully, Wilbert happened to have spares, and he let me trade in some Nook miles for new ones. Honestly, I can't believe my luck. Then again, maybe it wasn't luck. Maybe Wilbur just knows exactly what kind of trouble his customers will get themselves into out here. True. Wilbur seems... This island has so many potential resources. It's a DIY lover's dream. I'm almost certain no one has ever lived on this island before. It's just so full of nature. So yeah, she starts repeating. I was just curious to see what she had to say. And yep, just like that, that's the end of the village hunt. Because I couldn't resist. I mean, I did say I don't really want new villagers, but if it was Anka, yeah, I'll take her. So yeah, we'll see what her house looks like and all that. So thanks for watching. I'm so glad that I found Anka. I've never seen her before, obviously, because she would have been on my island, and I'm happy to have someone new. Thanks for watching and coming on this villager's hunt with me. It was fun to find one of my dreamies.